Any other big business? Jim, if you had some comments you want to make.
So, I get the microphone, sir. I was going to make a motion to do this because I think it's a great opportunity for the county to do this. But in light of the busyness of what's coming up, people going away and so forth, I just, one gentleman is correct. There is a law on the books, Senate Bill 189, that eliminates the QR code, and it goes into effect July 1. That has been passed by the legislature, and as far as I know, signed by the governor, and that was 2 years ago. And we've had 2 years that we have done nothing but sit around and hope that somehow the Secretaries of State's office or the legislature was going to fix all this for us. And I just felt like this upcoming runoff election that we're going to have April 7th is very simple and straightforward. We've got 2 different races with 2 different candidates, and all the precincts in the county are going to be the same. So the ballots would all be the same. And so per existing Georgia law, ballot marking devices and the QR coded ballots do not meet the requirements of the Georgia law as it exists, not even counting the future law that goes into effect July 1. We've got an executive order by the president that says you can't use machines that have parts made in China. You've got an executive order about not having QR codes. You've got Georgia law saying you can't have QR codes. And the Georgia law is very specific that tells you how to run an election without the ballot marking devices. It's all in this purple book, and I verified that it's all still in there. And you can use emergency ballots, which we have to print and have on hand 10%. So this upcoming election that we just had, the runoff, we have to have over 5,000 ballots, emergency ballots on hand that typically just get pitched. Or I don't know what you do with them. You probably seal them up and keep them or whatever. By law, we're supposed to have 10% of those ballots. So what I was saying the opportunity is we just produce like 25% because or 30% because in this last race we only had a little over 25% voter participation. And the election would be the same. They would come in, you would go to the poll pad, you would show your identification. Instead of making that little card, we would just hand you a ballot. You would mark it with a pen, which is what the Georgia law says, and then you walk out the door and run it through the scanner before you leave, just like you would your QR-coded ballot. That scanners will read them, they will tabulate them. It would be very quick and simple and easy. And I was going to make a motion that we do that, but in light of all the busyness coming up and the stress that it would put on people, I'm not going to, but I wish we would. And that's all I want to say. Because we're going to have to do something. I mean, this stuff has to be stopped July 1. So this would be a great opportunity to practice. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Any other business to come before this body?